Hey, good evening. Hopefully it's not good morning, and I'll tell you why. Good evening, Dan here, Stock Market Mentor, and this is my Fits in 5 video. First of all, this is going out to our people on the free chart of the day list. You probably, I don't know how you could have missed it, but we've raised the rates for new members to $150, $147 to be exact. But I'm keeping the rates for existing members, which would include you if you join, to $97 a month. Okay, that ends. We've been promoting this for the last week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks. That ends tonight at midnight. So if you subscribe before midnight tonight, you're in at $197, 7-day trial, and that's it. After midnight tonight, this campaign or program, whatever you want to call it, ends, and then the regular price is $147. So if you don't do it tonight, you're going to pay 50% more. Now, at $147, I've talked to people who know this. Actually, the CEO of a competing service, and they're actually trying to buy me out, but they can't afford it. They can't afford me because this website is crushing it. But they say that even at $147, we are grossly undervalued. Now, I don't know about that. I'm just doing what I do. But I will tell you this, if I wasn't a member here, I'm comped. I would join. That's all. Okay, so with that said, let me get and tell you what I'm doing on Home Depot. I just told our members in a separate video that I'm actually going to suggest that Home Depot be opened as an active trade on Tuesday. I like the way the stock has set up along the 50. It could be tighter. It's not the perfect entry at all, but I like the way the sector's acting. Home Building Index, the ETF, this is one of the strongest ones. Home Depot is in one of those. Their fundamentals are pretty good. Their growth isn't like really accelerating on top of the accelerator, but it's pretty good. And so fundamentally, technically, it's all good. Sector-wise, it's all good. And if you watch my video or if you watch my webinar from earlier this week, you know that 50% of a stock's movement typically comes from sector and industry group inclusion. And so this thing really is firing on all cylinders. Now, it's not a super volatile stock. I'm suggesting that our people get in around here. Again, I don't know what's going to happen Tuesday, except that I'm going to wake up down in Mexico and not be thinking about the market. So I can't help you there. But what I'm suggesting they do is really try to buy it at 331 or less. Don't chase it up. But if you can buy it around this level and then you keep a stop down here below this day's intraday low, you've got about 4%, between 4 and 4.5% risk. Now, this is not a super volatile stock. If it runs up here to test this high, it's a 3% gain. So in this way, if you're kind of structuring your trade, what's my maximum risk? Okay, well, we know that. It's down here at 4.5%. What's my potential reward? And, you could say, oh, I think it's going to 400. Okay, well, hope isn't a trading method. It's not an analytical way to go. As I look at this, hey, man, this is the last resistance. 340 is where I could expect this to go if I'm factoring in a risk-reward profile, and that is 3%. So I'm risking 4% on the downside to make 3% on the upside. That doesn't really quite work for me. And so you know what you could do instead? You could say, I'll just do it this way, parallel line. You could say, okay, I don't want to have my stop down here. I want to have my stop down here, like at 319, something like that. So now what do we get? We're back here at 330. Down to 319. Okay, that's 3% we're risking. Now, what's our potential reward on the upside? 2.5%. If we want to look all the way up to 340, which is what I would do, I'd say 340. It's almost 3%. So this is a better risk reward profile, and you can even go tighter. You can do here. It's your trade. I'm just laying out the different ways to do it. What I told our members is I'm keeping this one because I like to try to trade stocks for a longer holding period and make bigger money on them than just 5, 6, 7% or something. But that's how I'm looking at Home Depot. So I just thought I'd pass that on to you. Remember, midnight tonight, you're in at 97. After that, it's $1.47. Okay. I hope to see you on the other side. We're doing really, really well. Our members are extremely happy, and I want you to be one of those happy members too. All right. Okay. See you guys later.